And hi, this is Cooking with Shells today. And instead of the kitchen, we are on the porch. Yeah, we're on the porch today. So, with that being said, because it's such a beautiful day, I decided to come outside on the porch with some seafood. Y'all know Friday we went to Juicy Seafood in Baton Rouge. Instead of the city, we went to Baton Rouge. So nice and clean. Everybody goes to Fiery Crab. I wanted something different, and it's nice. It was real nice because it's 18% gratuity to set at the bar. So we set at the bar because we didn't want to wait 20 minutes, but it really wasn't a bad wait. Hey, cousin Cora. Hey, Carla. Oh, let's go with Wave. Wave. Yes, I'm doing kebabs today. I'm doing, so it put me in the frame of kebabs. So I want to do some corn, potatoes, and mushroom kebabs. So, and I season it with my seasoning, but you could use your favorite seasoning. This is my own mix, so there you go. I made, because I had the butter and sauce from the seafood, I made my own little butter sauce for it. And since we're out here today, me and my husband, the kids are gone, mama gone by her boyfriend. We so blessed today that I said, let me go get on a grill and cook with shells on a Sunday and show y'all my seafood. I also have lobster. I put that on the barb too. Now, I brought my scissors out here because I wanted to show you. I wanted it on a stick so it could stay straight. And I have shrimp. All that's going to be on the butter sauce. So, I took the tails off so that won't burn. I left 4 on. So, because I wanted to show y'all, I cut it. So, I just cut them off because, you know, they burn quick. So, I cut that off. I left them on, these 4 on to show y'all. I just nipped them with the scissors and put that over there. Okay, and I cut it with the scissors. So I'm gonna cut this one with the scissors too. It's always good to have the good scissors. In your kitchen. I use my scissors all the time, all the time, all the time. So I can butter it. There we go. There we go. We're going to put up this grill. So I'm going to turn y'all around. I'm going to walk with you because it's going to be for my YouTube channel. And you can check out my YouTube channel because on my YouTube channel, this is my lobster, my shrimp. I'll be telling you what I use for this stuff. But with that being said, because I only have 2 hands and I'm here by myself because my husband over there doing something in the yard. I don't know. Anyway, we having a date. We're going to have a date dinner today. So with that being said, we're going to come over here. I'm going to put y'all over here. I put a chair over here for my grill. So I can set y'all over here. This is my last umbrella that didn't get destroyed from the storm, but it should. The grill. Okay, we going this way to the grill. So I have everybody on the grill. So that. Butter. I pre-boiled those. Pre-boiled them. So they can have the flavor. And now we're going to put them on the grill. Pre-boiled, so that is pre-boiled. Just the only thing raw is the mushrooms. I'm getting a plain burl to this. Plain burl. And I'll put this on my lobster and my shrimp. Ooh. Good thing I'm not in the house. I just slathered that with a whole bunch of butter. Get some of my seasoning off of there. It's hot out here. It is. Let's see who's waving on Instagram, because I'm recording this for my YouTube page. But New Orleans, CTC waved. Is it gonna let me wave? No. I am Jacktown wave. Mr. Q Johnson wave. I'm trying to wave, it won't let me. All right. But I'm doing lobster, shrimp, and my skewers for my corn and potatoes. And the drink of the day is Ultra, Michelob Ultra, with a lemon in it, because I'm out of lime. I'm always using lime. Now remember, this is already burled. Pre-burled. You just want to get some grill marks. I soak the stirs. Buttering up that corn and potatoes. Prepping the burl. Oh, it looks good, cuz it is good. Hey, so how you doing? It's real good. It's gonna be real good because I've been wanting lobster. I had lobsters Friday. I had got that at the Juicy Seafood place. I had got the lobster, the snow crab, the pound of shrimp, two potatoes. They don't give you sausage there unless you pay extra, but it was good. It's worth it. They flavor actually tasted better than Juicy, but hey, it's Juicy. It's a different. It's not fairy crab. Their flavors. They have different flavors. It tasted good. I enjoyed it. And just pre-boil the potatoes and the corn with a little seafood boil. Like you boiling a little seafood. Put that in there for like about, I put it in there. I put the potatoes in because it's the little potatoes. I put the potatoes in. No more, the potatoes didn't take no more than 20 minutes. Drop the corn in, the sweet corn. Drop that in. The whole thing was like 30 minutes because I let it all come to a boil with my seafood boil and, you know, onions, garlic, lemons, and oranges and stuff. I put all that in there and just pre-boiled it. Let that come to a boil, then drop them in. That took like 30 minutes to boil. Took them out and started skewering them. The skewers, you have to let them soak in water for about, I let it soak for an hour because I was cutting up the stuff for the boil of water for the seafood. So that worked out fine for me on that. And then the presentations, Heavy D, hey Heavy D. It worked out fine for me because everything works together for your good. But I need y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I want to have a YouTube and then I'm going to get a TikTok too. So I want y'all on all my channels. I need y'all to like my channels, subscribe to my channels, and share my channels. Because at the end of this month, somebody going to be cooking with shells either in the backyard or the kitchen. Who's ever been consistent? I've been watching, I've been looking. Who's been consistent? You can come and cook with me on my channels. And I'll have all three working that day, to make it all flow. Just be so consistent with shells. Y'all know seafood don't take that long. Rotate that around to get a sear on all of it. Let the butter touch all of it. Okay, this is my last go around. I'm gonna butter this and close it. So this butter gonna make this fire jump up. So start from the back and work your way up. Start from the back and work your way up. Off in a few minutes, but I'm gonna bring y'all closer so y'all can see. Creole Savage, all right now, girl. That thing beautiful and big. Yeah. Okay, if you're just coming in, I'm doing lobster tails, shrimp, and corn, potatoes, and mushrooms. It's Lent season. You know, Catholic people do Lent where that is just every Friday they do seafood. Me and my family, mostly me and my daughter, we give up something because it's Lent season. It's God's time. It's God's, I mean, He died for us. So we can give up something, you know, once a year. You can give up something once a year, 45 days. Sacrifice. I don't know why is this recording and pausing. Live video pause. I don't know why it's pausing, but hey, there you go. With that being said, it's time to take these skewers off. Alright, while we just corn all the way down, I had and I didn't lose nothing. Oh, I didn't lose nothing. It looks amazing. Amazing. Now for the lobster and the shrimp. Like I said, I cut it, put it through it. We're gonna start with the tails down. I cut the backs off of them, the little tail stuff. And my shrimp. We gonna make sure my shrimps are slathered. And let me go run and get this season because I didn't season my shrimp. So, seasoning my shrimp. I always feel like you need to season. I don't want to stay, but we're gonna put these shrimps on here. What I got? I think I did 5. Yeah, 5 rolls. Push these lobsters back. Give them room to breathe. Pull this off. Put a little 1-2 on the seasoning with my butter. And it's gonna be the same stuff I'm dipping with. Same butter I'm gonna be dipping with. Put it in a little container. Everything is dead. Let that heat go. These are not really big lobsters. Let that go. Talk about nice. And my drink of the day. No, it's not the drink of the day. It's just because it's hot out here. It really is. I'm down. I had 3 umbrellas and a whole patio set. And the storm just washed that on away. So I got to get another set. That part. But God is good all the time. Just make me have a better set. How about that? With that being said. Shrimp don't take long, a couple of seconds. Turn them over. This right here, put this right here. I didn't turn it over. It wasn't cooking over there. Alright, flip that back. Lobster I'm not gonna turn. I see it getting a little pink. So we're going to drizzle, drizzle, start from the back, drizzle, drizzle, start from the back. Drizzle, drizzle, start from the back, work your way up to the front. You know this lobster got a shell, so you can't rush perfection. That's all. I'm gonna shut this. I'm gonna go get my cover. I'm gonna put these on the porch to cover them up. But y'all know I want to taste. This is good. This is real good. Did you marinate the tails and the shrimp first? No, I didn't. I just put the only thing was pre-did was the corn, potatoes, and sausage. Shrimp didn't have to marinate it. I put my seasoning on it. On the lobster and what you call it, because you got a butter sauce. You know how like you go to Ferrari crab and stuff. Then just broil that stuff, put it in a bag, and put that butter sauce on it. So that's all you need to do. Put that. But this is good. There it is. Waving at Miss Sunshine. All right. Very good. I know that corn is going to be amazing. I had to taste everything to make sure everything was all right with y'all. I did. Did you know? Girl waved at me. Miss Sunshine. I was trying to wave, but he wouldn't let me. So this is good. You can just go get you some garlic butter to dip. Put a little Old Bay in it. That's good to go. Yeah. That's good to go. I need to wipe my hands. That's good to go. Check on these shrimp and turn our lobster. Let's see how these shrimp going. Because shrimps don't take long, y'all. You don't want them rubbery. The shrimp is ready. Put these in here and put some butter sauce on them. First set, put the butter sauce on them. I felt like these needed to be turned over because it was in the cone and it wasn't getting where it needed. But these right here, see that right there? I put the butter sauce on it. And we're gonna flip, we're gonna open up these. I don't know why this pausing, maybe because of the sun. I don't know why that's pausing, maybe because of the sun. So we're going to open up a little bit of the lobster and turn it over. Open up a little bit of the lobster and turn it over. We're gonna put the butter on that back of it to let that heat up. The shrimp, we flipped over. These last two was in the corner, so it didn't get all what it needed to. We're gonna close that. And we're gonna pull one of these shrimps off of here. We are. I have to taste the stuff. Can't give y'all stuff that I wouldn't taste or eat, so. This is good. I heard somebody say I be smacking. Yes, did she just put the tail of the shrimp in her mouth and chewed it? I did. And chewing it, because the flavor is in the tail. And I'm eating it. And it's good. And it's really good. I kid you not, here, girl, the perfect mama. All right, let's see if I can hit it. It's not letting me wave. TDG. All right, girl. Got to take off these shrimp because I moved the shrimp where it was hot. That shrimp, you even want to eat the tail. You definitely want to eat the tail. Put that on there. I think I had moved Facebook where it's not where, Instagram where you ain't catching that. Oh, I gotta get my bottle. It's out of seasoning, but I refill it. This right here in the middle is hot, so I'm gonna put them lobster tails right there in the middle. I was trying to get it close for Instagram to catch it. Do I have the whole grill? Yeah. And get closer for the grilling. All right. Amazing. Them shrimp, I want one more. My husband gonna love these shrimp. He really will. Hey, Tiff. How you doing? Let's see if I can wave. Let me wave to Tiff, West Rico Land. Ain't gonna let me wave to her. And yes, this tip is good. The flavors in that tip, I have to eat the tip too. I ain't throwing away nothing. Let's see how this lobster is. This lobster needs a little bit more, but I'm going to slather some butter on there and then turn it over. Turn it back over. Slather some butter on there. It needs a little bit more. You can tell because it turns all the way white, and I see a little bit of pink in that butter, in that lobster. So we're going to turn that back over. Turn that back over. And shed it. Lobster ain't quite ready. I didn't have a timer out here, but I want another shrimp. I got hungry. My husband fixed breakfast this morning. A salmon omelet. I'm going to do a salmon omelet probably. Yeah, because I'm going to still have some of this because we don't have no churn or nothing around. We're going to have some of this still for tomorrow. So I'll do a salmon omelet. What he did for me yesterday. Well, this morning. I'm going to do a salmon omelet probably Monday or Tuesday, probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll do breakfast for dinner. Because we still going to have this tomorrow, so I won't be on a Monday, but I'll be on a Tuesday. Because it's just me and him. So this gonna hold us a minute. It is. Hey. I'm trying to wait. Tasha, 28. Just joined. I'm getting the last of my beer. Now, I'm out here. When I go inside, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I will be drinking my butter. I love my butter Chardonnay, and it's going to really complement the seafood. It really is going to complement it. And that's what I'm going to be drinking today. My butter Chardonnay. Mason Glam. All right, girl. Mason Glam Mama. All right. But for being in his backyard and it's hot, I'm about to be done. And my dinner will be going with what I fixed, my shish kebabs. My shish kebabs was my corn, my potatoes, and my mushrooms. I got shrimp and lobster coming off the grill with my butter sauce. Let's see how we pop it. Y'all, this is, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. And this is done. Let's see if I can show y'all this lobster tail with these juices dripping off of it. This lobster tail with these juices, because I clipped the back. The juice is coming off, and I don't want to lose all my juice. So here y'all go. I'm done. Going inside, closing this, putting down this. And y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Come taste them blessings. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I will be starting a TikTok. But until then, like my pictures, subscribe, like my pages, subscribe to my pages, and share. And at the end of this month, I'm going to be able to fire, all right, I'm going to be able to pick somebody to come here and cook with shells. Y'all be blessed. Be blessed. Come taste these blessings.